record. All right, we are recording. I'm just going to mute you. All right, well, welcome to tonight's call. Big crowd tonight. No, it's all good. But something that's been really standing out to me the most is consistency breeding confidence. And so I was actually just talking to my sister today, and we were just talking about like how maybe a lot of coaches have lost confidence in themselves. And I know for myself, like there has been times where there's Adam. I had lost confidence in myself as a coach, as a leader, as just leading people and helping people achieve their health and fitness goals. And so I think it's one thing that we really constantly have to work on, and we constantly have to like basically show up for. So the thing that I'm kind of leading to is consistency breeds confidence. And so the thing that I wanted to start with is, are we consistent in doing our vital behaviors every single day? Are we inviting people every single day? And just last week, my sister was like, hey, you want to go to Arizona with me? Because my grandpa had died on Halloween. And so his funeral was on Tuesday. And it's just been like a crazy time, you know, and everything. And so we ended up getting up at like 3 a.m, driving all day. We got to his funeral like 30 minutes before his funeral started. And then we went to the funeral, hung out with my dad, my brothers, and some family. And then we woke up the next morning at 3 and drove home again. And we got home about like 1 or 1:30 in the afternoon. And I was so dang tired. But on Monday, I had doubled my invites because I knew on Tuesday I wasn't going to be able to do that. And so I doubled my invites on Monday. And then by Wednesday afternoon, I was just so tired from like waking up super early the morning before and then spending all day awake and stuff. So I was, like I said, I was tired and I wanted to go to bed, but I just knew that this time of year is the hardest and can be the hardest time of the year. And so I just did my invites. I just sat down and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do 30 invites. And I was seriously like, my eyes were just like, ugh. But I went to bed feeling satisfied because I was able to do that. I was able to invite those people. And when we invite, are we having conversations that make us think? Or are we having conversations of people telling us no? How are we like taking in those conversations? For example, today, I just had somebody message me and tell me to stop messaging them. And, you know, so I did. I just blocked and deleted that person. I had another person, you know, just a couple of days ago that said the exact same thing. And the thing with that is we can either let those things, when people tell us no or tell us to stop messaging them, we can either have them basically make us offended, or we can say, okay, that's okay, you're not my person, and just keep moving on. And I was just talking to Adam about that today, and he said that you basically, like, that's why you're successful, Crystal, is because you kept going even when you were getting these types of messages. And it's true. A lot of times, like sometimes I'm like, like I'm just going to get another no, or I'm going to have somebody tell me to stop messaging them. But if we think about that, then we're going to attract more of that. And we're going to actually make ourselves more fearful of inviting. So I just kind of like try to erase it from my mind and just say, okay, there's somebody out there that's waiting for me to help them, and I need to go do an invite. And even if you need to like say a prayer or meditate in the morning and be like, who can I help today? Can you please help me, God? Like, go to the person that needs me today. So, so the thing is are you going to keep going? Are you going to keep inviting? And when you consistently do that and you consistently put yourself in situations where it kind of challenges yourself, then you're going to get better. You're going to get better at the next conversation when you're going to get that rejection or whatever. So you just have to be consistent with it, because it's just going to make you better as you keep speaking and talking to people. The next thing is personal development. Is your PD that you're actually reading or listening to actually helping you grow helping you grow and take action? Or is it just basically like going in one ear out the other ear? And this is one thing that I've just been really focusing on, is like, okay, I'm listening to all this personal development. I'm spending time reading. Am I really taking what I'm learning or hearing and putting it into action? And the exact same thing, like with Adam, like he'll tell me a certain thing. Am I really listening to it, or am I going to like take action on that? Or is it just going to go through one ear out the other? And so it's really important for us to really be focusing on personal development that is helping us grow, that's helping us to take that action, to make that difference, to actually progress. And so if you're not listening to like a type of personal development, go find one. Right now, I've just been struggling with a lot of like money objections with people. It's insane, you guys. And so I've been listening from Jen Sincero. I've posted it before. Let me just pull it up really quick so I know I'm saying the right word. You are a badass at making money. And not only does it focus on that, but it focuses on like a whole bunch of different aspects of life. But it's helping me get in the right mindset of that money situation. I'm like, crap, did I think of like money at some point where I'm attracting all these people that are like, I need to save money, I can't afford it. Like, so I'm just trying to create my mind in the right direction so I can help those people that actually need my help. So I encourage you guys to find that personal development that is actually what you need at this moment in your life. The next one is working out, okay? Are you currently doing a workout program and following it to a T? This is something, like I was just talking to a lady the other day and she was like, oh, so I've been doing a little bit of P90X, a little bit of T25, a little bit of 21-day fix. And I'm like, how's your results going for you? She's like, it's all right. It's not where I want to be. And I basically told her, zoom in onto one program and follow it to a T. That program is designed for a specific reason, for a specific way, and it's going to help you to get better results when you're focusing on a specific program. And then, are you drinking your Shakeology? Are you drinking your pre-workout, your post-recovery? Are you sharing your journey? Are you sharing your pre-workout? Are you sharing your Shakeology? That's another thing I've been getting too, is a lot of people are like, I don't need a meal replacement. I want to eat whole, like real food and like all this different stuff. And I'm like, well, maybe I'm not posting about that. I'm coming up with some awesome posts because of all the rejection I'm getting this month. But, are you actually being proof of the product? Are you actually testing out all the products with Beachbody so you can be able to talk about them to people? I personally love doing every single program that Beachbody launches, so I can know and experience it for myself, so I can go out and tell people with confidence how awesome it is and how it can help them. Also, are you being consistent in your challenge groups? Are you being the challenger too? Are you checking into your challenge group every single day and saying, hey guys, I got my workout in. Hey guys, I drank my Shakeology for breakfast. Are you being the challenger that you want to have in your challenge groups? Because if you're not, then your challengers are going to say, well, Felicia's not posting in here, so I'm not going to do that either. Or, you know, whatever it is. I'm totally calling her out. Not calling her out, but be that challenger that you want in your challenge groups. And this is going to be something, I was like writing out notes and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. So today I was doing push-ups. I was doing 3 sets of 10. And by my 3rd set, I seriously just wanted to like call it good at like 5 push-ups. But those last 5 push-ups, it seriously just like, I mentally had to push myself to do them. And so I want to give you guys this challenge. I challenge you to push yourself physically harder until the new year. I want you to start today or tomorrow. Sorry, it's like almost midnight in Canada. I want you guys to start tomorrow, and I want you to push yourself harder physically. Why am I asking you to do this? Because it's going to help you to dig deeper. It's going to dig deeper like emotionally and mentally, and it's going to help you to really like feel that intensity, and it's just going to help you to get better results. It's going to help you to just feel all around better. It's going to help you to release a lot more anxiety when you're pushing yourself physically harder. It's going to just help you to just get stronger, like mentally, physically, emotionally, just stronger. So how you can do that is you can up your weights. You know, if it's a cardio move, like push yourself. Okay, yesterday I did, 20 jumping jacks. Today I'm going to try to do 30 jumping jacks in that whatever 30-second span, whatever it is. Like if you need to do more reps until you like feel that muscle failure. And I promise you guys, like I've done this several times in a lot of my workouts, and there's been days where I've just had so much freaking anxiety, like where I have just pushed myself physically harder, and I felt so much stronger in the end. So I just want to give you guys that challenge because it's going to mentally push you to the next level, and you're going to see this incredible growth and change inside of you. And I feel like too, like we all are struggling mentally. I feel like our team is just struggling mentally. Maybe you're like, well, I've been coaching now for 2 years, or I've been coaching now for 4 years. I'm not where I want to be. What is that doing to us mentally, right? It's like basically crippling us to really getting where we want to go. So I think this will help you guys to just really push yourselves. The next one is recognition. Recognize those people in your challenge groups, your coaches, your friends, your people in your free groups. Like recognize those people, shout them out, whatever it is. So those were the 4 bad behaviors. So the thing is we have to be consistent with these things, and you will see growth in you personally. And you will be consistent, which will lead to growth and confidence. And that's the whole thing with this is you want to have that confidence when you start a new conversation that you're going to help that person. And when you are doing these things, you're like, bam, I know the 80-day obsession is going to help so many people. Bam, I know the 21-day fix is going to help so many people. We had this girl, Kate, come to our Super Saturday. And that girl had so much confidence in the 80-day obsession. She was just like, I've just been telling everybody about the 80-day obsession because I know it can help everybody. She just had so much confidence in that, and it sold to people. And when you have that confidence, it's going to sell to people, and you're going to help more people. You're going to get more coaches. You're going to hit Success Club. You're going to earn the Success Club trip. You're going to be able to pay for your gas, for your groceries. And these little things will build the confidence in you. You're going to say, holy crap, I just made $50 this week. That was huge for my family and I. Like 50 extra bucks, that not only paid for my coach fee, but that also filled my tank with gas. So it's the little things that will help you as you're consistently doing them, will help you to be able to accomplish these smaller things that also help with that confidence as well. So I heard this story the other day, and I actually want to try it out and see how it really, like, if it really does work. So it's the rice story. So this guy, he boiled some rice and he put it in a bowl, and he said all of this negative stuff to this bowl of rice, and like all the negative stuff that was just how he was feeling at the moment. And he just poured it into this rice, like just yelling at this rice. He put the lid on the rice and put it into the cupboard. In 2 days, the rice was completely black. Then once that was done, he made some more rice, and then he put it in a bowl, and he just started pouring all this confidence and all this positivity into this new bowl of rice. And he was just telling it how awesome it is, how strong it is, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so then he put it in the cupboard for two more days, and the rice was still white. So how many times do we tell ourselves and feed ourselves such negative thoughts? I'm not a good coach. Why would people join me? Why am I not getting results? Why am I ugly? Why am I fat? Why am I skinny? I am so stupid. And seriously, the list goes on and on and on. And I know that everybody says these things every single day to themselves. I know I have. I call myself out. I know I have. But the thing is, are these words of confidence, or are these the words of distraction? And one thing that I have actually just been doing, because I am like, okay, I really just need to like meditate, focus, and just kind of get my mind really clear. I downloaded this app. It's called Happy Not Perfect. And it has been an incredible app. So basically what you do, it's a meditation app. I just do the simple basic free one because there's different options where you can pay monthly and do more stuff. But you get to pick a word. It has tons and tons of words that you can pick from. And so maybe you're feeling anxious that day. So you pick that word, and then it's going to ask you a question. What is making you feel anxious? The awesome thing is you type it out. You type everything out that's making you feel anxious that day. And then it has you swipe your finger down your screen, and it burns all what you just wrote. And it says, like, get rid of that garbage. And then it says, what are you grateful today? Or what are you grateful for today? Then it asks you like into a positive state of mind. And then you go in and you just like meditate. You just do like this breathing technique for a good 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Sometimes it has me do like a little maze, and it just kind of helps relax me a little bit. And then at the end, you can do another meditation, like 3-minute meditation. But it's so awesome because I was like, dang, this is so good. This feels so good, like writing out all this negative crap and just burning the crap out of it. Because seriously, like when we say those things to us, we start believing it. And the more we say it to ourselves, the more we're going to believe it. And we don't want that, because it's going to seriously affect us personally. It's going to affect us mentally. And then we're going to be pouring it out to people when we're talking to them, and they're going to be like, no way. So use words that will help you with confidence. Like, I am strong. I am beautiful. I am capable. I'm an awesome coach. I'm going to go help all these women today. Say words that will make you feel good, uplifted. I'm an amazing mom. My dog loves me. You know, whatever it is, like, that makes you feel good inside. Like, start saying those types of words and sentences to yourself, because that's going to help with your confidence as well. So I want to share this story with you. I was told basically my whole life from, oh my gosh, I want to say I was in about 3rd grade when I was told that I basically suck at reading and writing. they had me in this chapter 1 reading class. I had to go out from my original class for like an hour to the special class where they would have me read these books and then write out what I just read. And I basically had believed all these people. I believed these teachers that were telling me that I didn't understand reading, that I sucked at writing. All my English teachers absolutely hated me because I just sucked so bad at writing. And they even would sit down with my mom and be like, your daughter is not going to pass high school if she does not like figure out how to write. And so I just started believing all this stuff. And so for me, when it came time when I was in a public place and they would pick on me to like read something, I'm like, no, I can't read because I'm a sucky reader. Like I just started like basically beating myself up, telling myself that I was like horrible at this. And I loved like writing in my journal. I loved writing letters to people, but I always was like, these people are checking my spelling. These people are like grammar critics and they're going to be like saying all this mean stuff about me. And so these were things that I constantly told myself. And so it wasn't until I actually started coaching and I heard that I had to start reading. I was like, oh my gosh. I think like the first book series that I actually ever read was the Twilight series, no joke. And that was probably the only books that Adam ever saw me read because I absolutely hate it. And if you guys know Adam, like he absolutely loves books. Like he could have like a huge library of books. And so for me, he married me that I'm like, oh, like I have to read. And so I was told that I had to read these personal development books. And I'm just like, there's no way. Like I can't read these words. I can't understand what I'm reading. And it's still to this point, like to this day, where I do struggle with the comprehension. Like I can read through a whole book and then I'm like, oh, what did I just read? Because my brain just like goes everywhere. So Adam told me that the more I read, the more I write, the better I will get. And he's like, Crystal, just focus on reading. And if you read, you're going to be writing better. And I'm like, are you sure? And so I just started doing that over the past, 4.5 years as a coach. And I can tell you now, like when people call on me to read at church or in public or whatever, I'll be like, yeah, I can read because I have built that confidence in myself. I've shut off that blockage of people telling me that I suck at reading. Yeah, there's still some like sometimes where I'll be reading with my family and like my kids will correct me with a word. It's awesome. But I just have to laugh about it because, I'm working on it. And that's something that I have had to build confidence in myself in. And the more consistent I'm reading, the more consistent I am at writing, the more confidence I'm going to have in myself. So the quickest way to acquire self-confidence is to do exactly what you are afraid to do. So if you are afraid to go and talk to people, invite people, you need to go do more of that because that's going to help you to build that confidence in yourself. You're going to have conversations with people where it's going to help you in another situation where you're going to have to use kind of like the same words or the same scenario or whatever. So I challenge you to go do what you're afraid of because honestly, like I was afraid of reading in public. So now when I'm in public or when I'm at church or whatever, I will raise my hand to read because I know that it will help me to build that confidence in myself. And so I just challenge you to do that. True confidence has no room for jealousy and envy. When you know you are great, you have no reason to hate. And I absolutely love that quote because when you have confidence in yourself, there's no room for jealousy or envy because you know what you are capable of. You know how awesome you are. and you have no reason to hate other people for that. And so, one thing I want you guys to do is I want you guys to inhale confidence and exhale doubt. And if this needs to be like something that you do on a daily basis, like if you're like, man, I'm feeling like no confidence whatsoever at this moment, I want you to like sit in a chair, put your hands on your legs, and I just want you to like breathe in the freaking confidence that you have and exhale all that doubt, because that's going to help you. But I want you guys to take these next few weeks of this year. We are seriously almost in 2019. I cannot believe it. But I want you to take the next few weeks and I want you to show up in every single moment like you're meant to be there. Freaking own every single moment. Own it with confidence. Own it with gratitude, with love. And once you fill yourselves with that, then you're going to be like glowing all over. And people are going to recognize that. People are going to want to join you. Confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So I encourage you guys, like I said, take these next few weeks, do the things that scare the living crap out of you, and just do it. Just do it. And that's all I have. Do you guys have any questions, thoughts?